Let's take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back and get ready for our starting lineups and, of course, the tip-off coming up here in just a couple of moments. As we break away, it is game number 2 with the University of Providence taking on LC. We'll bring the action in 3 minutes right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken, or new sirloin steak, or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Autumn. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and Old Man Winter is just around the corner. There's still time to protect your home and ranch from wind and snow with a new roof from Bridger Steel. Our metal panels are made tough in the USA to stand up to winter's worst. Protect your home and family with Bridger Steel. Visit your local Great Falls showroom or go online at bridgersteel.com and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are. 99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state-of-the-art classes, and free child care. Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website, check out our Facebook. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free. And only 99 cents a day at Access Fitness.
How much hotter and juicier is McDonald's new 100% fresh beef quarter pounder? Listen. Watch. 100% fresh beef cooked right when you order. The new, hotter, juicier quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
What is it?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than a drafty igloo.
Colder than my stepson's handshake.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. And start welding this spring semester. The Welding and Fabrication program at Great Falls College MSU will give you the skills and credentials you need to thrive in a welding career. Learn shielded metal arc welding, gas metal arc welding, and flux cord arc welding techniques. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for a spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
We are moments away from getting it started. Our second game coming your way tonight right here in Great Falls. And it is the number 10 team in the nation taking on the number 23's team here in the NAIA. And, of course, it's the University of Providence going to battle it out with the Warriors from LC. And it was the women getting the victory over the University of Providence earlier, 65-63 in that contest. And, of course, this men's team is much improved from last year. Interesting to kind of watch this develop here, Randy, because of the fact that it's shooting guards against some kids that can shoot outside, but the LC is the type of team that really likes to force the action, and they'll try to get some easy baskets if they can.
Well, and if you take their warm-ups as any consideration, every one of them can slam it. You and I'd fit in on their team very well.
With a ladder.
Because we could throw the ball to them so they could slam it.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how physical they get underneath the basket and how hard they take it to the rim.
I love the fact that Mr. Blaskin is over there on the sidelines and, of course, always helping out down there with Coach Steve Keller and, of course, JC and Mike McLean are their assistant coaches over there on that far sideline. As we get ready to tip this one off, we'll do our introductions coming up in just a little bit as we break away. We've got time for a 3-minute timeout and come back and get the game underway here. As we break away, our second game coming up here in 3 minutes as we have the prayer and the national anthem coming your way right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
For 124 years.
from getting things underway as we've got our starting lineups coming up in just a little bit as they anticipate the flag to go back up, and there it goes. I love the fact it drops out of the ceiling like that.
It looks nice. It looks nice, and it's easy for everybody in the gym to see it, and there's no hiding where it's at. It's right there in front of you. So.
Beautiful at center court there. Thank you to Kovac Snipes and Trial of Lawyers that have put that up there for the University of Providence Argos.
So it's number 10 in the nation, 13-1 and 2-0 is their record for the conference. Coming in for Austin Johnson, it'll be Josiah Westbrook, Bellingham, Washington, 6'2", junior. He'll also have David Shedrick out there from Eugene, Oregon. He is 6'3" and a senior as well. A lot of leadership advanced on this team. Cordell Hankerson out of Houston, Texas. He comes in as a senior, 6'4", averaging 5.6 rebounds a game. Demick Mitchell from Bellingham, Washington, just a sophomore. A little bit of the youth out there at 5'9". He'll be kicking us off. Comes in averaging over 10 points. And finally, it's Race Martin from Pullman, Washington, 6'6" senior. He's a guy that loves to play above the rim. He comes in averaging 12.5 points per game. He'll be finishing out their starting five.
Blair Moore will come in and play a little bit as a sophomore at 6'9" as well, and they are big inside. Here comes the University of Providence as they will counterattack this way as we get ready to bring it to you. UP ranked number 23 in the nation. They have picked up some very impressive wins here as Steve Keller brings them to the helm here for the 2019 season. As we talked about this kid from Tacoma, Washington, a junior at 5'10", it is Brandon Cotton. He can line it up, he can handle the basketball, and he is very aggressive defensively. Here's a guy that stands inside the paint, a senior, Tampa, Florida, 6'6", Deshae Williams is in that starting lineup, and I tell you, he is tough inside as well. JoJo Shepard is from Las Vegas, Nevada. Jalen is a 6'2" senior, and he's another one that can shoot the rock and really get up and down the court. Here's the guy I like to watch play, Austin Starr, a senior at 6'3", very impressive, great ball handler, and he is one that can shoot from behind the line. And here we go with the southpaw, the big man from Kalispell, Montana. He is a freshman at 6'7". He is favoring an ankle that he had injured early here or late in the 2018 season, and of course early here in the 2019 season. Jackson Hashley is tough inside, and he is a physical player that can bump and push and really battle the boards in there as they get ready to tip it off here. A lot of great players will come in. KJ will be in as well. You'll see him. Daho comes in from time to time, and of course the local here in Great Falls, a three-point threat constantly, a senior at 6'2" from Great Falls High School. It is Jacob Wetzel. That is a tough shooter, and the interesting thing is when you talk to him and you talk to Steve Keller, if Jacob puts it on the floor, Keller says, "What are you doing? Just shoot the ball like you do, because that's why we recruited you." He is a three-point threat always, and he will see some playing time tonight as well. We settle in and get ready for basketball coming your way as we get this first half underway. And it is game number 2 coming your way on KLX 102.7 FM as it is the Warriors taking on the Argos as the ball flies in the air, and we are ready to get the game underway.
Williams is going to steal this one away from Race Martin as it's going to be the Argos on offense to start with. Brandon Cotton will bring the ball across the half-court line. He's going to work the left-hand side of the floor. Between the leg dribble, between or through the block there of Jackson Hashley. He'll get it over to Starr. Deep pass down to Hashley. He's strong, moves up with the right hand. Count it. We're going to start out with a 2-0 lead for Hashley.
Big man inside. Bodies up, and the bigs playing tough underneath. Hashley will open it up with a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's coming the other direction will be Mitchell. Demick with the ball. He'll kick it over the right-hand side, running through the hands of Retzler. As Josiah wants to drive in, instead picks up his dribble, looks over to the left, needs to get rid of it. 5-second count should be going. It is not, as they send it over to the left. This time it's into the corner. Hankerson dishes it off. He'll get it right back. He pulls up from 15. Wide open pass underneath. It doesn't get much easier than that for Westbrook.
Yeah, and there was just good ball movement there. Westbrook came in off the behind the defenders there, and he puts it in, ties it up at 2.
As deep three-point shot as easily. That one goes in for Jalen Shepard. He dials up from distance.
Drains it from outside. 5-2 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. First half underway.
Mitchell wants to hand it off to Hankerson. He drives in, picks up his dribble. Hashley doing a nice job on the D. As you said, 5-2, quarter number 1, half number 1. We're out of quarters again here. As this time they'll send over the right-hand side. Mitchell drives in, hands that down to the low post. That one's going to be poked away as Austin Starr. He's got 2-on-2. Hands it off to Williams. Deshae hits a wet spot on the floor, goes down hard. No whistle, no foul. We're going to head the other direction. Quickly, three-point shot is up in the corner. Count it. It is good. Mitchell dials up from outside the line.
Yeah, in the play a moment ago going in, Williams had no intention of shooting the ball. He just put the shoulder down and powered in there, and no whistle either way. It could get very physical. It could get chippy in a hurry here if that happens.
Cotton, nice move underneath the basket. Does an up and under just the way they teach it as Brandon will get his first basket. Puts the lead back on the Argos side. 7-5. They're up on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. 18:03 to go first half action here on a Friday night as they'll hand it over to the hands of Hankerson. He'll lose the handle on it. Austin, Starr, he's got numbers. They want to run with it quickly on the right-hand side. He'll kick it back. This time it's going to be Shepard. Jalen dribbles backwards, trying to stare his guy down. Kicks over the corner to Deshay. Nice pass to Ashley Jackson. He's got his second basket of the game.
We talked about how strong Parker is. What about Ashley? I mean, he is just a workhorse in there. He comes from Glacier, and he just pushed the guy out of the way to give him a 9-5 lead here early in the contest.
Went to school on a football scholarship and decided basketball was the game that he wanted to play. Deep three by Hackerson. That is no good. Rebound comes down. Starr. He wants to run the right-hand side with it. Switches over to the left-hand dribble. Crosses the center line there. Looks for the screen from Ashley. He pulls up from three. Might have got bumped from behind. Looking at the official wanting the call, not going to get it. As this time it's going to be going the other direction into the hands of Hankerson again. He'll hand it off top of the key. This time Mitchell drives left, loses his footing for a second. Spin move in the lane. Drives right into the chest of Shepard. We're going to have a whistle and a foul.
Mitchell looks like he's got work boots on out there. He's out there, and I thought he did at first. I go, maybe he forgot his shoes. But they are that tan-looking workbook style. And he went in there, and again, not a lot of hope of making the shot, but he does draw a foul.
As he'll get a couple of free throws for his efforts. He averages 10.5 points on the season. He's going to miss that first one. He does have a 3 to his credit. 17:01 to go here in this first half. 9-5 is the Argo lead on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. Of course, game number one went to LC, 65-63. Back and forth contest as the second free throw is good. A heartbreaker for the Lady Argos. They're 0-3 in the league right now on the season. As we're going to have a whistle and a foul underneath the basket. This is going to go against the big guy down there, Martin. Grace Martin will pick up his first personal.
And that's Ashley just drawing some contact down there because Ashley's just so strong, and he's trying to hold him out, and Ashley just moves him out of the way there.
Martin's trying to get an explanation. The coach is trying to get an explanation, and Ashley's pushing him out underneath the basket again.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Yeah, as it's going to be Jalen over there on the right-hand side between the leg dribble. Sends it up top the key. Cotton. Quick move. Strong move to the left hand. Spin move. Loses the handle. Steals it right back. Goes strong to the basket where he's going to be stripped, but not before he's hit in the arm. Damick Mischel will pick up the personal foul on that. As they're going to say he was in the act of shooting, he's going to go to the free throw line.
Have a chance to shoot here. 2 free throws, 9-6. It is a 3-point difference here for the Argo team as they do get the shot, the clock reset. So the fouls and players are all on the same in both ends. So that's good.
35 out of 40 on the season, 87.5% from the charity stripe. He is the leading scorer at 18.8. He just put one more towards that as he's got his third point in the contest with another free throw coming.
Love the fact that the crowd continues to build here as they are going more and more games and more exciting basketball.
Second free throw opportunity is good as well. Give him 4 points in the contest. Pushing this out to an 11-6 Argo lead. 16:40 to go on the Bell Valley Bank scoreboard. First half action quickly. LC State works the ball the right-hand side as they're going to rotate around the perimeter. Mitchell looking for the open guy, picked up his dribble. He kicks it to the right. This time it's going to be swarming defense by the Argos as they're going to trap this one down. Outside the three, shot is up. I am not sure how he made that, but Mitchell dialed that one up from distance for his second three.
He's got 6 already in this one and makes it 11-9 now as the Argos have the ball. And really the first time we've seen him in a set offense here, Randy.
Shepard looking for the screen. He's going to split a couple defenders, picks his dribble back up to Ashley. Jackson can hit that shot. He's better underneath the basket, but he can shoot from outside there as it's Cotton this time with the spin move. Sends it right-hand side to Starr. Deep pass down to Ashley. You got to appreciate how Jackson keeps that ball above his head. His little turnaround from 10. Count it. It's good. Give him another basket.
He's a kid that has come to play tonight. He backs that one out from about 8 feet away and makes it his 6 point tonight as they put it a 13-9 difference on our Bell Valley Bank scoreboard.
4 point differential as the ball's being driven in by Mitchell. As we're going to have a whistle and a foul on the reach-in. As the fouls are coming early, substitutions coming in for LC. We'll get those numbers for you as we can. As they're going to call this foul, it's going to be foul number 1 on Ashley.
One of the players coming in is that Blair Moore we talked about. The 6'9 sophomore will check in.
He's a big kid. As Race Martin with the ball, standing at 15 feet, wants to spin against Jackson. They are just battling each other down there. That ball took 2-3 friendly rolls before Martin finally gets his basket. Big number 34 with the hoop on that one, as it's a 13-11 Argo lead. A little contact out here as Austin drives in. He pushes back. They're going to send it down underneath the basket. Hashley spins, throws it back out to Shea. He pulls up from 3. That one's long. Rebound comes down. Nothing but red jerseys there to pick that one off, as they're going to bring it on the left-hand side. Spin over dribble. Mitchell with the ball, kicks it left-hand side. They'll get it out to Martin. He pulls up from 22. Count it. Big shot for him.
Big man from 22, 6'6" senior, knocks that one down, his 5th point.
Not scared to pull the trigger. It's a 14-13 LC lead as Cotton tries to answer the bell. That one comes up just short off the back iron, and it's going to be the Warriors wanting to run with it. Mitchell with the ball on the top of the key. Spin move out there. Sets it up on the right-hand side. Martin showed a minute ago he could shoot that. He drives in. Little dish, as we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And they're going to say it was on the drive. So Martin, and this is the second time I've seen Martin John at the official. He's got to be careful, although the official's smiling. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, he's got 2 fouls there. And he has questioned both of them, so now he will go to the sideline.
And the coach will question him. What are you doing over here? So they'll send him to the bench early. 14-13, LC up by 1. 14:30 to go here in this first half as Cotton with the crossover dribble hands it off into the hands of JoJo Shepard. He works the right-hand side, sees a lane for a moment, decides to send it back out top the key to Starr. Austin, he wants to drive in, gives a good head fake. Sees a little bit of a lane there, sends it over the right-hand side. Jack Taylor on the floor for the first time. He wants to hand it off. He will. Back top of the key, Cotton. Head fake, pulls over the left-hand side, 2 to go on the shot clock. And they throw it to a wide-open LC player on the bench. He's not allowed to shoot from there.
Well, he can shoot. He just can't be counted in the book. With Taylor coming in, when we were down in Carroll, he really put a spark on this team. He is a tough player, and we'll see how he does here as he checks in here with 14:03 to go.
Wide open underneath, and there's the big man you talked about, Tristan Bradley, Lewiston, Idaho. He is 6'8" and a sophomore. He was going in for the 2-hand slam, and he'd probably got it if he hadn't been fouled.
And it was a pretty nice pass from about 30 feet out, too, as he goes up and gets fouled. That'll be number 1 assessed against Cotton. His first 13th foul here with 14:01 to go in our first half on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard.
6'8" Bradley, 5'10" Cotton, and Cotton almost got the block. Of course, he hit him in the elbow, so he maybe not quite high enough.
I will say Cotton's got hops, so he can get up there.
He's got hops, no doubt about it. 15-13 now is the lead with the first free throw. Second free throw, back iron, no good. Rebound comes down, and it's going to be J.F. Daho on the floor for the very first time. Our friend from the north, from Canada, big three-point shot. Daho, excuse me, that was Shepard with that one.
Shepard nailed that one from outside, and he just took control of it as they put him back in front now, 16-15 on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard.
So big shot for him, second three, as they're going to drive baseline. LC wide open, untested, all the way to the rim on that one, as that basket's going to go into the name of Dana Abe, as we're going to be tied up underneath, and Bradley will steal that one away. LC, now they're on the move. Another big basket, Dana Abe, and we'll see if Coach Keller wants to call a timeout. No, he's going to let him play through it right now. 19-16 is the Warrior lead. Cotton back into the hands of Shepard. Jalen wants to go to the left, he does to Taylor. Taylor will bring it around the top of the key, between the leg dribble. Tries to split a couple defenders, gets a little too fancy, loses the handle on it. Got a scrum on the floor, and it's going to be the red jerseys coming out with it. As Abe will bring the ball down the right-hand side. Spin move. We either need a jump ball or a travel, one of the two.
Yeah, and it was interesting to watch that as they call the media timeout here, and we'll talk about it in just a moment. As we break with 12:58 to go, first half action, it is LC jumping in front by 3. We'll take a 60-second break here. 19-16 the score on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard on KNX 102.7 FM.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're gonna be late! I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Find your advantage and start earning college credit in 8-week classes. Apply now and start taking classes that will launch your new career in accounting or computer technology, or Start earning credits that you can transfer across the state. Through the 8-week advantage, you take fewer classes at a time, dive deep into the material, have more flexibility. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
And welcome back. Friday night basketball here at the McLaughlin Center. It's the University of Providence welcoming in the Warriors of Lewis Clark State out of Lewiston, Idaho. Right now it's a back and forth game where Argos were up for a while. They are down by 3, 19-16, as the jump ball is going to give the ball back to LC State as they have the shot clock down to 24. They'll bring the ball underneath their own basket. Trying to feed it into the big man instead. They go over to the right-hand side. Josiah Westbrook. He'll dribble it around. A couple of defenders. Cotton stepping out to help out as quick three-point shot is up. Actually, just inside the line, as it's going to be Corey Dollarhide with his first basket.
Yeah, and he did just step up behind that three as well. The defender flew by, and so he had a nice controlled shot there. They take a 21-16 lead on the Belt Bank scoreboard.
Shepard with a nice spin move. Good defense there as Austin's able to pick up that loose ball. Sends it back. Cotton drives in. Goes right up against the big man. They're just going to say it was sent out of bounds. A little contact, but no whistle for the foul.
Derek White comes from behind and rejects it out of bounds with 11 seconds to go on the shot clock here.
12:29 to go in regulation, first half regulation here on the Bell Bank scoreboard. Trying to get the pass underneath to Hashley. They do. They'll send it back around the big circle into the corner. Good, fast hands by LC. Boy, they're just disrupting all those passes.
Well, and their foot movement is incredible because that went around the perimeter and the defense was there for every pass, and they are playing very aggressive, showing why they are in the top 10 in the nation here.
As there's 7 seconds to go on the shot clock, it's going to be Shepard having to pull up. He's got the big man on him, steps back from 3. He's going to miss that. But he had a pretty big defender in his face there. That's tough.
And that was tough there. A lot more one-on-one going on now instead of team ball that we saw early in the contest as Deshae Williams will check back in. And not that energy that we had in the first 3-4 minutes either. They have kind of slowed down here just a little bit. And you do see some of the players starting to grab the hips, so already they've been winded here in this first half.
And just like with the ladies game, you don't want to spot them a big lead. You got to keep it close. Right now it's a 5-point difference, 21-16. Warriors up, 12-12 to go as LC, they're going to send the three-point shot up on the right-hand side. And we're going to have some free throws coming. Corey Dollarhide, who hit a basket a moment ago, he's going to have the foul, so he'll get to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and just jumping into him there, picking up the second foul is going to be assessed against Brandon Cotton, the 5'10 junior. And so we go to the free throw line to shoot the trifecta here.
Dollarhide averaging over 14 points a game is going to miss the first free throw. I didn't do it that time.
No, you can on this team. We're okay with that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Andre McCowan set to come in, the 6'4 senior from Portland, Oregon. They don't have any short players on their team, do they?
No, and they're quick, too, and that's the thing. They get up and down the floor, and they are very aggressive at both ends of the floor. And one of the things like we saw with, the Belts team last night here in our area, they just come at you, and they're very deep, too, as they've already gone 8 players onto their bench.
2 out of 3 from the charity stripe pushes it out to a 7-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for them as it's 23-16. Deshae kicks over the right-hand side. Hashley has it stolen. And contact, and everybody on the Warrior side wanted the travel. Everybody on the Argo side wanted the foul. The foul is what they're going to get. As they're going to call that one against Dana Abe. That'll be the first one on him.
So they will bring it on the sidelines here as we get under the 12-minute mark.
JF Daho set to send this one in. He will. Top of the key, Brandon Cotton. He wants to work the left-hand side. Man-to-man defense by the Warriors. Into the high post. This time it's going to be Jalen. Spin move through the lane. Steps back from 18. That one's no good. Rebound comes down inside the free throw line. So that was probably more like 14 as they'll send it over the left-hand side. Dollarhide kicks it into the corner. This time driving will be Abe. Abe loses the handle. Pocket is picked. It's going to be Brandon Cotton coming down. A little step over, Euro step. Coach is so wanting to say something over there. Not going to be able to do it as the basket is going to count.
Well, they've looked at the same official several times with the contact and no whistle, and they didn't get it there either, and Brandon made the shot. Now Coach Steve Keller's giving him a question or two and says, how come that's not a foul? It has been a ragged game, though.
It has, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. 5-point differential as the ball's tipped out of bounds. Austin Starr back on the floor as they're going to be holding it out here with Derek White. 11:15 to go here in this first half as Warriors being very patient in their offense right now. They'll step back for a big three-point shot. That's no good. Ashley just has that one stolen away, and the drive and the slam, as it's going to be Dana Abe with the basket, hanging on the rim for a little while there, but he did have Jackson underneath of him.
Well, and you can do that, obviously, if it's for a safety reason. And everybody kind of waits for the official to call something, and then a little touch foul at this end.
The nickel dimer, as you might say there, yeah, that was a soft foul. Andre McCowan will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. 5 team fouls against the Warriors. 4 team fouls on the Argos. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Brandon Cotton bring the ball up the top of the key. He's going to work the right-hand side. Shepard works left. This time Starr drives in, goes baseline. Wants to spin. Yep, and the push-off. As Austin Starr, he's going to get hit with the foul. And just kind of made himself a little bit of space in there. As 25-18 is the LC lead. 10:38 to go here in this first half.
As we come back on the offense here, it is a very, well, kind of a first game type of jitters coming back at 2019. As coming down the other way, LC will drive in. Mitchell will get his 8th point of the half and makes it 27-18. Argos need to get something rolling here. As Cotton will come to the offense to the dribble drive, he'll take it to the glass. His scoop shot no good. No rebounders. There was one, and Jackson was behind 3 box-out players. As here comes LC back on the attack, up 27-18. Another third dunk of the night to McCowan. He slams it. Coach Keller says we better call timeout. We'll break with him. 10:05 to go here in our first half, and it's an 11-point lead for the Warriors as we break away right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
And when you're covered by life insurance, you can be, because you know those who matter most in your world are protected. Farm Bureau agent Randy Bogdan in Great Falls can make sure you have the coverage you need so you can live your life with confidence. So whether that means wearing your favorite socks with sandals or sporting that classic bow tie, you can rock it because you know you're prepared for the future. If you don't have life insurance in place, we can help. Call Farm Bureau agent Randy Bogdan in Great Falls today. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsmen who know farming. One day the snow will melt and the sun will come out and it'll be time to get farming. Hotchkiss Seed is your one-stop shop for chickpeas, peas, lentils, flax, barley, spring wheat, cover crops, grass seeds, and alternative crops. Give us a call to help make your farm plan. We're farmers first. Hotchkiss Seed, your professional seedsmen who know farming. 466-5553.
Let's get back to action as we do. The University of Providence finds themselves down 29-18 in this first half on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Thank you so much to our good friends in Belt. If you're looking for some financial advice, talk to them at the Belt Valley Bank. As the Argos will walk it up the floor here, bringing it to the front court. Shepard goes to that 10-second line as Jackson will set a pick for him. Now it's a drive as taking it to the glass. Nice little juke and jive there from JoJo, and he's got 8 points on the half.
Very nice move as Jake Wetzel's on the floor for the first time.
He's from Great Falls, of course. Here's a take to the glass. Nice block. Good outstretched arm from Shepard. He gets a block. They'll quickly get it over to Austin. Starr brings it to the 10-second line, down by 9 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. They'll give him the drive to the baseline if he wants it. He will take it this time. And they go, and an offensive foul is going to be called here. Not the best of calls. That was a pretty good acting job right there. As coming in there was David Sherrick, and he put a little extra oomph into that.
He did. Austin has 2 fouls, both of them offensive, pushing off. The first one was pretty obvious where he gave him a pretty good elbow. As you said, there might have been an Academy Award in that one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good, like, ooh, he got me. And I don't know if I would have made that call or not as they come down the other way now. As that is Austin's second. It is the 16th foul called against the Argos at the 9-minute mark here of our first half as the Warriors are up by 9, 29, and a reaching foul out front. And this is going to go against Ashley. Jackson called for his first foul.
2 on him, actually.
His second foul, you're right, yes. And so that will go to the free throw line as we go back there. David Sherrick will go there to shoot 2.
We will be there for the remainder of this first half as they are into the bonus.
6, 7, 8 minutes, I'm telling you, every half.
First free throw is good.
At the 8:55 mark, we will shoot free throws. As that one is good, and extends it to a 10-point lead. On our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, Warriors trailed. It was 2 lead changes, and now we are at a 10 points and make it 11 points here now, as they do have it on the left-hand side with the Argos down in this one. As they'll come up here, Shepard now steps back from 18. His shot up and in for 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was feeling that one all the way. That gives him 10 points in the contest.
Mitchell will come the other way for the Warriors. Makes it 31-22. Mitchell to the free throw line. Kicks it back out left wing now against that zone defense as they continue to pass it around, trying to break down the zone. I will say one thing. LC likes to get in the air as they take it to the big man here. This little bunny is up and in as Bradley knocks it down for 2.
Soft shot for him. That gives him his 3rd point as he's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line as well.
Hometown boy from Lewiston, Idaho right there. Jake Wetzel fires from 25. No, a little short, hard on the shot that time. And picked up by the LC Warriors, who come back up 33-22 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Shot on the left wing, way over the top. Ozone ball there, over there from McCowan. And rebounded by the Argos as they'll bring it to the front court. Shepard has it there, top of the key. Fires from 20, top of the key, rolls around, no good. Nobody rebounded again for the Argos. They have not attacked the boards at all on the offensive end. Hashley was the only one within maybe 8-10 feet there. Everybody else was standing behind the three-point line.
You had 3 people boxing him out, so there's not much he could do.
So here comes the Warriors back the other way, up by 11. Long 3 on the way this time is no good. Hashley does get the rebound and takes off for the Argos. They'll bring to the front court. Coming to the basket to your left-hand side as Cotton comes top of the key. His 3 is up in, rattles around. He'll drive it from downtown.
Finally getting into a little bit of rhythm on the shot there. That is his 3rd field goal. First one from outside the arc.
Coach Keller over there trying to fire up his defense to cut back into that 33-25 deficit right now. 7:13 to go. First half action on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Warriors have the basketball top of the key. Shreddick will get it down to the right side. Here's a little 15-footer. That shot no good. Hashley clearing the boards out of there.
Averages 9 boards a game, and he's coming close to that already in this first half.
In the first half, he's got that as Shepard comes back the other way to Cotton. Cotton will split the defense here. Brandon takes it in. Double clutches it. Man, what an athletic move there. Timeout, LC. They need a break. We'll take it with them. It's a full timeout with 6:50 to go in the first half. It's the Warriors up 33-27 with timeout on the floor. Let's take a break right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
At Benefis Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Start your weekend early with live music at the Celtic Cowboy. It wouldn't be an Irish pub without music, and Thursday nights are the most Irish of all. Join us every Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. to enjoy our live music session. If you're a musician, bring your instrument to join in, or simply sing along to all your pub favorites. If you'd rather just listen, order a pint and a bite and enjoy our constantly changing lineup of players. The Celtic Cowboy, downtown Great Falls, where the crack is grand.
Our Benefis game of the week, second half of our doubleheader right here on KLX 102.7 FM. Sarge and Randy Bogdan bringing you the action. And, of course, Brian Howard doing a tremendous job back at Radio Central. We appreciate the fact he's on board with us. He will be sitting in with us again tomorrow as we've got that CMR game coming your way at 2 o'clock. And then Randy and I will be right back here in, of course, the action with Western coming to town. And that game for the guys could get a little interesting with some history there between the 2 teams. And, of course, I'm sure Coach Keller wants a little extra push to make sure that he picks up a victory against a team that he used to coach for a number of years over there in Dillon.
Well, very successfully. He took him to the national tournament several times, and, you know, there's some emotion, and there's been some things behind the scenes that have happened that he wants the W tomorrow.
Here comes the Warriors now, LC. Number 10 ranked in the nation, number 23, Argos. Now go back on the defensive end. As they get it inbound to White, Derrick will get rid of it. Now it goes down to Martin, who's got a couple of fouls. Back out top of the key. LC will fire from there. This shot no good off the iron as Hankerson will miss the shot. And rebounded by the Argos as they come the other way. Left wing, Taylor back out. Long 3 out front. Shot is no good. Missed there from our good friend Jake Wetzel. Jacob couldn't hit the shot. Now it's going to be LC coming back the other way. Blocking foul, and apparently Wetzel didn't get in the position quite quick enough.
It was close. That was close. Good hustle by Jacob trying to get down there. But we'll get a couple of free throws.
With 6:18 to go, we will shoot a lot of free throws as always. Commissioner Paulson, please, let's change this rule if we can. As we go to the free throw line, Derrick White from Boise, Idaho, a senior, will have a chance to shoot. the free throws here with 6:18 to go. It's a 1-on-1, 1+ as we go to the free throw line. 33-27 as the Warriors lead this one. Shot is good. He will get the bonus assessed with this. It's like McDonald's. You get extra fries if you order it quite right.
70% from the line is what the Warriors are shooting tonight, which is a little better than their season average.
Second shot is no good. Rebound is tipped out, and it'll come way out top of the key. Finally chased down here from Mitchell. And then on the right-hand side, as the player goes around, Sherdick will kind of take it over again with 20 to go on the shot clock. As they come back out to Mitchell, he'll drive inside, look to get it around the top of the key. As they do go that left wing now, inside the paint, and a foul is going to have to be called here on a pass. And
good deep positioning that he got down there, Race Martin, and then he got hit on the arm, as you said, as he was trying to get rid of it. Martin will go to the free throw line. First trip for him tonight.
So under the 6-minute mark, not quite in the double bonus, 34-27. Warriors have battled back from being down by 6. As the free throw is around, no good, and rebounded underneath, taken care of by Daho, who's checked in. Of course, brother of Stephen Daho, who played here for a number of years. As he comes back, Brandon Cotton now with the basketball around the left side. Down deep to Taylor, down on that baseline. As he come back out to Starr, Austin decides to reset it with 15 to go on the shot clock. Out to Cotton. Brandon looks to drive inside at the free throw line, 15 feet away. Hands it off here to Shepard. 7 to go on the shot clock. Juke and jive. Long three at top of the key. Rolls around. No good. Missed that one.
And no rebounders again.
As they come out of there, Warriors have the basketball. They have the lead, and it's 5:26 to go in the first half. As they do the little give and go inside the paint here, they hold it to Abby, who then will kick out on the right wing. This shot, ozone ball over the top, no good, and it's going to be Shepard with the rebound. Argos trail. They'll pass it over to the right-hand side to Daho, kick it back out. Starr has it there. We'll split the defense, and a holding call from Hankerson. And apparently in Idaho, they question a lot of fouls because they asked about that one, too.
Every single one gets asked about as Ashley comes back on the floor. He'll come in for Jack Taylor.
Ashley back in, as you mentioned, who comes into the contest, got the first couple of baskets. Has been kind of quiet here after he picked up those 6 points. Kind of stuck at this 34-27 score. 5:08 to go on our Bell Bank scoreboard. Warriors in front. Argos with the basketball. They go to Hash now down on this left wing. And he looks inside. The big man bodies up. Looks to turn around, step through, kicks out top of the key, off of the elbow now, and diving after it. And, oh, man, that just looked like it hurt.
Ooh.
That was a tough, hustling bounce on the ball from his back over there. And I'm not sure who it was. Was it?
It was.
I can't see the number.
Yeah, I went off of Corey Dollarhide, who bounced off the ball.
Okay. Yeah, and that just kind of pops your back in for you.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about the shot clock and going to see if they're going to reset it. They keep it at 7 apparently.
They're going to say it was just knocked out of bounds. No possession was gained. Yeah, exactly. We heard over here from that.
So 7 to go, 6 to go now as they come to the front court here. Hesitation dribble going in the other way. A little fake. Now the shot will go up, and it's up and in. A nice shot from Cotton as he's got 12 points.
And he was looking for the foul also on that one.
34-29, 5-point difference here. Warriors leading the basketball as they come back the other way. Deep inside the paint, a guy that's been in there a long time. They don't get the call. Daho will chase it down from going out of bounds on the sideline as they come to the offense. Thinking about the three was Cotton. Decides not to. Goes down to Hashley. Give it to him inside the paint. Jukes and jive, a little head and shoulder. Now hands it off underneath to Daho. His shot up and in. Hoop of the harm. It's good as JF will go to the free throw line and have a chance to get 3 the hard way as the Argos have climbed right back into this one.
When you got to give a lot of credit to Hashley underneath there. He did the head fake, the spin, acted like he was going to go back up, dumped it off to wide open JF. JF felt the contact, went strong to the rim. Count it.
Can knock it down to a 3-point difference here with 4:20 to go first half action. Free throw coming up from Daho. It is no good, and rebounded taken care of by Martin. Race will just hand it off to the point guard, which is Mitchell here, the 5'9" sophomore. Brings it to that 10-second line now against the man-to-man defense here being applied by the Argos as they're trying to get the steal if they can, down by 3 on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Lob it inside to Martin, who will then pass out and a nice little give-and-go pass over there to White, and he's got it for 2.
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier than that for White.
They have done that play numerous times. They pit at that wing, and then they go in on the back door as Cotton tries to get some points here, decides to kick it back out. And we'll hand it off here to Shepard on the left wing. Lob underneath to Hashley. He'll take it to the glass. Blocked from behind. Hashley has it again. Kicks it out. Cotton fires it from the corner. It's good for 3.
Once again, another great look by Jackson there. Give him the assist.
Brandon Cotton, the junior at 5'10", knocks down his 15th point and makes it a 2-point difference now. Warriors have not scored in a while. They are stuck, and a foul is going to be called here. Nice defense from Austin Starr, and they're going to have to call the foul inside. And the foul will be assessed against Dana Abbey there.
That'll be the third one on him. Interesting enough, had it gone the other way, that would have been the third on Austin. So very fortunate for the Argos.
So here comes the momentum they need. It is a chance to tie for the Argos, down by a deuce with 3:18 to go in the first half. 36-34 is the difference. Here comes Cotton. He has been the hot hand so far. Starr gives it back to Brandon. Brandon on the left wing. They look to set a pick for him. Brandon jukes and jives, comes back out. 15 to go on the shot clock. Brandon comes the other way, has his pocket pick. It's going to be Martin going down the other way. On the give and go. It's got to be a traveling call. No, they're going to call a foul here.
Big collision at the end of that one.
They pass it over here to the right-hand side to Dollarhide, and he took off from the Taco Treat side to the free throw line before he got fouled, and he will get on the free throw line and have a chance to shoot here. The Taco John side, by the way, is all the way out at the hash mark. The free throw line's about 6 feet down closer to the basket.
You can't do that?
I'm assuming you can't, but apparently in this case you can.
Well, in the NBA, they don't even have to be in bounds to save the ball.
Yeah, no kidding. So the free throw is going to be a double bonus coming up here for Dollarhide, who has spent a while there at that free throw line.
Bradley back on the floor, the 6'8" sophomore.
From California, the senior here. I have a chance to shoot another one. Extends it to a 3-point difference at the 3-minute mark of our first half and make it 4 now as he pops that one. 38-34 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Argos climbing back into it. They're down by 4. As they come to the offense, he'll take care of it here to Shepard, who goes left wing. Nice pass underneath. Daho for 2.
Great movement without the ball and a beautiful feed.
So he cuts behind the defense, and a great pass, as you mentioned, makes it a 2-point difference now. As they come back the other way, Connor or Moffitt will get rid of it and then tipped out of bounds.
Keep it right here. Last touch by the Argos as Deshae Williams comes back in.
19 seconds to go on the shot clock. 2:36 to go here in our first half. Nice crowd here for a Friday night. Of course, we invite you to come back again tomorrow night as Western will come to town. We would expect a big crowd here for that. And then coming up next Tuesday, Montana State University Northern, as we have a lot of the schools coming in, and we hope you come and join us for that as well. Mitchell has the basketball here for the Warriors, takes the left-handed drive to the basket, puts it way up off the glass, tip back out, Daho has it. Here comes Jay off, coming off the other way. As they take off with it, Shepard will kick it back over to him. Shepard fires from 21, good, he got it from outside.
You know, that was a good look by Austin as he had the ball in his hand for a second, got it right back to Shepard, easy basket for him.
So it is a lead change here, the third one of the night, and the Argos take the 1-point lead with 2:08 to go in the half. Here comes the Warriors, a little 15-footer way off the mark, no good. Daho has been the inspiration. He goes to get that one, and it's tipped out of bounds. They'll give it here to the Argos on that far sideline. Jack Taylor will check in. And
Daho's effort on the floor is definitely noticeable. The Argos were down by 11 at one point, up by 1. Have the ball with under 2 minutes to go in this first half on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard.
Good play from Brandon Cotton. He'll get a break here with 1:57 to go. Here come the Argos up by 1 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. They'll walk it to the front court. Shepard has it there. Daho will look into the man-to-man defense now. They'll try to set a pick for him as they get rid of it. Deshae Williams has it. They'll hand a hand-checking foul over here.
So that will be foul number 2 on Damick Mitchell. And that'll bring up free throws as we are in the bonus.
Have been for
a while.
5.5 minutes. The 1:41 to go here. Argos look to extend the lead as JoJo goes to the free throw line. Las Vegas, Nevada senior at 6'2". And him on our Argos coaches show is a free throw no good, and apparently it's going to be a foul called here on the rebound, and they will have to call that one against Williams. And we'll take the walk down to the other end to shoot 2. Williams first.
Yeah, just first foul on him. So who foul will be Connor Moffitt, who came into the game here recently, first time tonight.
I want to make sure we invite you to the Sting Family Restaurant, which is locally owned and locally operated on Tuesdays. Make sure you come down as Tom Wiley with KRTV and myself will be there to bring you the coaches show as we have a chance to talk to the coaches here at the University of Providence. And next week we will talk basketball once again as we'll have the coaches come in. And, of course, a couple of the players as the free throw is good on the second attempt from Moffitt. He makes 1 of 2, and we're tied again. Our second tie of the night at 39. A minute 35 to go on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Argos coming back on the offense as Shepard now will dribble, then get rid of it to Williams. Williams with the hesitation dribble, kicks it back out, and 3 whistles sound, and Williams has just picked up his second foul.
Yeah, and he knew it. He knew it. Come across the lane, didn't have the control. The defender did a nice job stepping in front of him as Wetzel will come onto the floor.
He will send Deshay to the sidelines with a minute 26 to go here. Was it a 10-point lead?
11.
11-point was the most so far. Yep. And right now it's 0. Knotted at 39 here from the McLaughlin Gymnasium. Sergeant Randy Bogdan bringing you the call for this one. Our second game of the doubleheader with our Benefice Game of the Week right here on KLX 102.7 FM. On the give and go, here's a lob underneath as they take the little baby hook inside, and they crash for it. Finally picked up and handled out of there by the Argos. Shepard will come to the front court and go to the basket to your left-hand side. Waits for Starr to break out of the back. Now he'll fire from about 27, shot at 26.5, hits front of the rim. And it is going to be rebounded by the Warriors with under a minute to go. Warriors back on the offense now. Mitchell on the juke and jive, takes it to the glass. Leap and leaner, no good. Fight for the rebound inside. Big man battles inside. As reaching up there is Bradley. Will draw a foul, but couldn't get the shot to go.
Almost drew blood, too, holding his nose.
As he is kind of shaking it off, and of course that's one of those hits where your eyes just start to water right away.
That's the 3rd foul on Austin Starr, so he'll have to go to the bench.
Tied at 39, Bradley. Trayston Bradley, 6'8", sophomore. Shot is good. He's got that one.
Jared Burr on the floor for the first time. He'll come in for Starr to finish up this first half.
Set out last year, playing it this year. And you have commented time in the past, his speed too. He is fast. As rebounded taken care of by the Argos on the missed free throw, and Jared comes to the offense as he goes to Taylor. Taylor takes it quick to the basket to Daho on the give and go, up and in for 2.
Very unselfish by Taylor there, cutting Daho, easy basket.
As we come back with another lead change, that's the 5th now after the free throw, and now the made basket as there's a half a second difference on the game clock to shot clock as they continue to hold it out here. Warriors all the way out at the half court line. Down to 10 now. His coach says, let's go. Think about the shot out here from Dollarhide. They decide not to take it. Now they'll fire it left wing. That shot's no good. But on the rebound attack, a high arcing shot, no good. Expecting some contact, didn't happen. As they battle for the rebound with under a second to go, shot is going to be off the mark, no good. Interesting first half, sloppy at times, and interesting down the stretch. We'll talk about that as we come back after this timeout, as we'll have a chance to visit with our Stockman Bank sponsor tonight at this halftime break. It's a 3-minute break, and then we're back with more. Our halftime show here. As we break away, it is the Argos up by 1 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, 41-40. We're back in 3 minutes on KLX 102.7 FM.
Hotchkiss Seed is your professional seedsmen who know farming. One day the snow will melt and the sun will come out and it'll be time to get farming. Hotchkiss Seed is your one-stop shop for chickpeas, peas, lentils, flax, barley, spring wheat, cover crops, grass seeds, and alternative crops. Give us a call to help make your farm plan. We're farmers first. Hotchkiss Seed, your professional seedsmen who know farming. 466-5553.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now and start welding this spring semester. The welding and fabrication program at Great Falls College MSU will give you the skills and credentials you need to thrive in a welding career. Learn shielded metal arc welding, gas metal arc welding, and flux cord arc welding techniques. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. It's back, 99 days, $99. That's $1 a day fitness that includes towel service, daycare, and classes from aerobics to Zumba, and introducing our new class, Eccentrics. We can be found on the website or at 715 13th Avenue South, or give us a call for more information at 727-8888. The 99-day special at Access Fitness, helping you get back into the game of life.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Where do you see your future? Can you make a difference and bring passion and energy to a rewarding career? Great Falls College MSU offers 12 healthcare programs that lead to great careers where you can grow and make a difference for patients and their families. This is your future, your healthcare career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets, it makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're gonna be late. I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
Second game of a doubleheader here tonight from the McLaughlin Gymnasium, and it has been an exciting game that has gone back and forth. They've had 5 lead changes, a couple of ties, and as they head to the locker room, the Argos are up 41-40 on Stockman Bank night tonight. Have a chance to catch up to John, and one of the things that Stockman Bank, or you're involved in, John, is that 6-player, obviously, that the University of Providence putting together for the guys. Talk about that a little bit and how that all came about.
Yeah, the university is looking to get a 6-man club going, which you'll have an opportunity to talk to Coach Keller about every other week. He'll come in and explain what the team is doing. He'll explain where we're going, and he'll give you an insight on what else is happening with basketball.
The Argos Booster Club is very important, isn't it? I mean, this program is building. We've talked about it before. As the University of Providence continues to give to Great Falls, now we got to come back and support them. And I think that Booster Club is a good way to get people involved in what's going on here.
Yeah, I think the key word is it's building, and I think it's our time in the community to start building this Booster Club for them.
Talk about this game. It's got to be fun to watch this. I mean, a lot of excitement here, and both teams ranked number 10, number 23 in the nation, of course. And you can tell that this Frontier is just that tough, isn't it?
Absolutely. The Frontiers, I don't know if everyone realizes we got a number 10 and a number 23 ranked team, and we should have this gym packed.
And actually a pretty good crowd for a Friday night with other games going on in the area, but they'll have a chance to come tomorrow. And that might be a little interesting with Coach Keller being here, of course, who coached at Western, and Western's coming to town for the first time here in Great Falls.
That's correct. We have a coach that came from Western. We might just want to come out and watch it.
Let's talk a little bit how people get involved in the Booster Club, and if they want to be a part of the 6-man, part of the Argos, how do they contact you, I would assume, and get signed up for it?
They can contact me, Stockman Bank, 771-2796, or also just give the athletic department a call.
Yeah, and they can do it here, and of course they'll get you all signed up. They do have a number of things that they're doing. I know there's actually an opportunity for you to go in the locker room, and he's going to have some different things like that, and really become part of the team. And that's the thing that it takes, doesn't it? You have to connect with the team to where you'll go out and sell this program for the rest of Great Falls.
Absolutely. I think one of the other things Coach Keller's offering is you have an opportunity to come watch practice.
Yeah.
You have an access to all practices. You have an access to locker room, not necessarily at halftime, but you have access to his coaching abilities.
Yeah, and they do have a lot of University of Providence gear here with the news store and stuff too. So make sure you get geared up for this run with Great Falls.
Yeah, I want to share that. I just overheard that Lewis Clark, must have been a previous parent, just said, "Boy, this place has changed."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it definitely has, obviously. Like we were talking about earlier, they've moved the team to the other side. They've got the fans behind them now, and what they have done with the facility here is just tremendous. And a brand new, $25 million building that is going up here, and there's talk about other improvements. And, of course, the buzz in Great Falls is if they will put together a football team. They're talking about it, nothing official, but we're hoping by 2020 we have an answer to that.
I believe if we build it, they will get it.
I would think so, too. Thank you for what Stockman Banks does for us.
I'm glad to be part of the community.
If you want to get involved, of course, with what's going on here, be a part of the Booster Club. And John is a great guy to contact at Stockman Bank, located right on 10th Avenue South here in Great Falls. It is their night tonight as they have put out a lot of sponsorship for this one as we continue with the second half coming up. Let's take a 3-minute timeout and we come back with more. At the half, it is right now, it is the University of Providence Argos up by 1, 41-40, as we take a 3-minute timeout right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Autumn. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and Old Man Winter is just around the corner. There's still time to protect your home and ranch from wind and snow with a new roof from Bridger Steel. Our metal panels are made tough in the USA to stand up to winter's worst. Protect your home and family with Bridger Steel. Visit your local Great Falls showroom or go online at bridgersteel.com and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
You've just opened your brand new business. How are you planning to get noticed? Double G Engraving can help. Order a custom designed banner announcing your grand opening. Get eye-catching business cards. Help your new customers remember your business with a koozie, a mug, or even a golf ball with your logo on it. Double G Engraving can do it all. Stop in at 612 2nd Street South to check out all the promotional items Double G Engraving has to offer.
At Benefice Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefice has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefice East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
Hi, I'm Parker Esri, and I am a college student at the University of Providence. Growing up, I never gave thought to insurance, auto, life, or even property. I didn't even realize how affordable life insurance can be and how important auto and property insurance is. Speaking of auto insurance, it's a must. I've also learned that if you get basic insurance, you may not be covered if you are hit by an uninsured driver or if your car is damaged by hail or other natural disasters. Now, I'm no expert, but it's time to sit down with someone that can answer all these questions and more. I would encourage you to call Randy Bogdan at Mountain West Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company in Great Falls and learn about your insurance needs. He is located 1 block west of Riverdale School on Smelter Avenue.
The Celtic Cowboy wouldn't be an Irish pub without music. And Sunday evenings are when our traditional jam sessions happen. Join us from 5 to 8 p.m. for live music and bring your own instrument if you'd like to join in. First and third Sundays are bluegrass jams. And second and fourth Sundays are old-time music. Join in the fun on your fiddle or guitar, or just sit back and enjoy your favorite drink. The Sunday night jam at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
And thank you to the crew down at Celtic Cowboy. Wayne does a nice job down there and good partners with us here at Star Radio. We sure do appreciate it. We've made it to halftime here. It is a 41-40 lead. A game that could have got away from the Argos as they did trail by 11 points at one time. They went into the break with a 1-point lead. You really got to appreciate the effort they put on the floor. Let's take a look at some of the scoring here for the University of Providence. Leading the way with 16 points is going to be Brandon Cotton. He's got a couple from outside the arc, a couple from the free throw, and some really nice layups. He's done a great job there. Jalen Shepard, they call him a JoJo from Las Vegas, Nevada. He's got 3 from outside the big circle. 13 points in total here in this first half. Had some help from JF Daho. He's got 6. Jackson Hashley, just 6 points, but they are good points underneath the basket as he is battling down there, doing a good job on the rebounds. On the other side for LC State, the number 10 team in the nation, they are led by Damick Mitchell with 9 points in the contest. 6 points by Corey Dollarhide, 6 points by Dana Abey. We had 5 points by Race Martin, and then there was a whole pile of players that had some extra points. Josiah Westbrook with 2, Derek White with 3, Andre McCowan with 2. You had David Shedrick with 2. You've got 1 point for Connor Moffett, 4 for Tristan Bradley. But Tristan's one of those guys standing at 6'8". You really got to keep an eye on him underneath the basket. He is a handful down there. So you take a look at the ones that we always like to look at. That is the turnovers and the rebounds. Right now it's pretty close. 7 turnovers for the Argos, 4 for LC State. On the other side, we are trailing in the rebound category. As LC's got 17, we have 14. Shooting percentages, well, that's where we made it up. We were 53% from the field, 38 behind the arc, and 50% from the free throw line. LC State on the other side, they shot 48% from the field, 27 from the arc, 61% from the foul line. Well, both teams are back out here. They're warming up. Let's go ahead and send it back to the station. Let's take another 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with our second half action after this 3-minute break as you're listening to Argo Basketball on KNX 102.7 FM.
burrito, old legs, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I say. I say a taco, taco, taco combo at Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
The Celtic Cowboy is never more Celtic than during Sunday brunch. From 10:30 till 2 p.m., enjoy live traditional Irish music along with great food. Order from our regular breakfast menu and choose to add our salad and pastry bar for just $4 more. Or choose our all-you-can-eat salad, pastry, and omelet bar for just $14. Top it off with Build Your Own Mimosa or Bloody Mary bar. Enjoy brunch your way while you listen to live Celtic music at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Where do you see your future? Can you bring compassion and energy to a rewarding career? As a healthcare professional, you will work with a knowledgeable and skilled team in an exciting environment where you will make a difference for each and every patient. Apply now and start earning credits towards your new healthcare career. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together at one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. Oh.
Sometimes nature calls, and you may be working outside on a project or enjoying a concert. Rocky Mountain Portables is always there with the latest equipment and supplies to provide you with a clean, odor-free, and well-maintained portable restroom. Call Rocky Mountain Portables for your long-term projects, one-day jobs, events, and everything in between. Call 727-4155 today, because when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Do you have a CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox.
I just hate them.
Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
And thank you to all of our great sponsors out there. Hey, you know what? Do me a favor. When you're out and about and you hear some of those sponsors, stop in and say thank you. We appreciate you bringing us great sports on Star Radio. Of course, we're bringing you a lot of action here, not just tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to kick it off tomorrow afternoon. We got some Bobcat basketball going on. We got some Grizzly basketball. We got some Rustler basketball. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 5:30 for the tip-off of the ladies versus Western in a game that, you know, both games are going to be good ones, but the Argos are going to come out strong in both. They need a couple victories.
It'll be interesting because not that we're on worldwide now on the internet. You and I will be statewide. We're going to feed a couple of stations in Butte and one in Dillon tomorrow, so we'll be out and about, as they say.
Definitely some action going on as Brandon Cotton will start us off here. Going left to right between the leg dribble. He loses it for a moment, but Hashley's right there to pick up the loose ball. Cotton with contact. As, boy, I'm not sure how they saved that one. That might have been that NBA play where it went out of bounds 3 times. Yeah. As they're going to come back the other direction quickly, it's going to be Martin with the ball on the left-hand side. Little juke move there up against Hashley as he'll send it up top of the key. 41-40 is the Argo lead here. Second half action driving in. Hashley very dangerously reaching in on that one. As the basket is going to count, it'll be 2 points for Demick Mitchell.
Yeah, I just saw him. He took a hop and another step, and I go, how did he get down there so quick?
Yeah, it was quick, all right, as it's going to be Brandon Cotton with the ball top of the key, trailing by 1. Now, Argos trailing 42-41 on the Belleville Big scoreboard, and now we're going to get the whistle and the foul on the contact. That was what Brandon wanted a moment ago. He just ended up losing it, but Cordell Hankerson will pick up the personal.
That is his first team foul in the second half. We are 45 seconds into the half. 42-41 as we have another lead change here in this one. Warriors up on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard.
Star with the ball right-hand side. He'll get it up to Williams. Sends it down to Hashley. Stutter steps across the lane with it. Jackson puts the ball on the floor. A little lean and leap and leaner, as you like to say. Left-hand layup is good for Jackson. That's his first basket second half. Give him 8 in total.
Yeah, that's pretty smooth for the big man there as he gets a nice little layup off the back of the glass.
Reverses the lead back over to the Argo side, 43-42. A lot of contact over there. as they're choosing to call the ones that they want. Driving in, strong move to the basket. We'll have a couple of free throws coming up as Mitchell is going to get a couple of free throws, and then we're going to have a technical that's going to go against LC.
You kind of knew it was coming. You kind of knew that the emotions, and we'd have a technical or two. And here is going to be a technical. They'll talk about it. As we did have the foul, so you'll shoot the free throws for that. Argos will have a chance to shoot free throws at the other end, and then they'll come back from the point of interruption.
So now who was the foul on the Argos? I never did catch that, and they haven't posted it on the board yet.
It's actually going to get Williams.
It'll go against Deshay.
Yeah, because he went up and tried the block there.
Okay, so that'll be 3 fouls on him.
And then coming in afterwards was Hankerson, and he kind of wanted to make a little point in a stance there.
So we'll see who they attribute the technical. Do you think it's Hankerson that's going to get the tee?
I believe so, as that's who they pointed at right away. The officials are still talking about it inside the paint. Unlike the first game, there actually is a technical foul that has been called here. And so I'm assuming what will happen as another technical is going to be rung up here as they got together, and coming down here is going to be Westbrook, and he just started mouthing off over here.
Keller's getting his guys away.
So why they would come to center court, why you do that.
Getting interesting out here.
Yeah, again, you just knew the emotions was going to get to this point here. It was been very physical, and a lot of fouls called.
So Hankerson did get the technical, so he's got 3 now.
And so it'll be double technicals that are called here, so that should be nothing. They should go back to the first technical where they'll go down and shoot for the Argos, and then they come down with the point of interruption. So they do call the technical against. I don't know if it was Cotton or if they're going to call it underneath here to Taylor.
So we got Westbrook, and we'll see who, Westbrook picks up his first.
You just kind of want to play the music here. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody's standing around and just kind of like, what are we going to do? Coaches have come together. Officials have called a couple, 3 technicals now after the hard foul. So there's a lot of pointing going on. We'll go here, we'll go there, you'll take it there. And I think once it's all said and done, we'll go down and shoot free throws to get back to the point of interruption.
Coaches are still arguing their point over there. Coach Johnson for LC State.
Now one of the officials is talking to Glenn, the PA announcer, to try to explain everything. So they do call the technical foul against number 11, they said, and so that is going to against him.
And then 1 on Westbrook.
And so 3 of them called. In a high school, it goes from when it all took place. Now they are going to point down here, and it looks like somebody is going to shoot 2 shots here for the LC Warriors.
So that'll be Mitchell that'll come down, and he was the one that was fouled. So his first free throw is off the mark. Almost need to give him a 5-minute warm-up period again. So there'll be a second free throw coming up for Mitchell. He is now 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe, so he'll pull the trigger on that one. It is good. Now we'll make the long walk down the other way as Austin will step up. No, they're going to send Brandon Cotton to the free throw line, as Cotton will get a couple of free throws. Tied score now 43 all at the 18:44 mark. Brandon Cotton will pull the trigger, and he misses the first one. He is now 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe.
One of the things we saw in the women's game was the fact that we did have some issues at the free throw line. As the shot is good, he makes that one. So apparently with the hard foul that was called against Deshay, even though it was a shooting foul, they don't get to shoot it?
Well, that was the 2 free throws down here. That was the 2 that he took down here, Mitchell. And so then the technical, and so then if the second technical is offsetting, there's no shots on that is my guess.
So we're back to we don't get the point of interruption, apparently.
We don't get the point of interruption.
Gotcha.
Because it was an intentional technical.
Sure, let's go ahead.
Ashley with the ball, strong move with the left hand. He goes up strong with the basket. He puts that one in for 2. Let's get this thing rocking and a-rolling again. 46-43 is the Argo lead. 18:27 to go, second half action. Deep 3, a quick whistle.
The 3 is going to count, and they might call the foul here.
Brandon Cotton's really questioning what happened. I think he got him on the arm.
Cotton grabbed him and threw him out of the way. So it's a 3 and the ball out of bounds. Things are getting a little crazy here.
So they counted the 3?
Counted 3, 4th foul on Cotton. That's going to hurt. as we're tied at 46. Coach Keller wants to call a timeout. We'll do the same. Let's break with a 60-second break here and see if we can't catch up to exactly what's going on. We're tied at 46. We're back in 1 minute right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
Are you looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the expert, your Carrier dealer. Carrier dealers are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. So call your Carrier dealer first. He has ways of making you very comfortable. Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now and start welding this spring semester. The welding and fabrication program at Great Falls College MSU will give you the skills and credentials you need to thrive in a welding career. Learn shielded metal arc welding, gas metal arc welding, and flux cord arc welding techniques. This is your future. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Apply now for spring semester. Visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
As we get back to action here on a Friday night, it has been a goofy start to this second half. 18:25 to go as they're just finishing up their immediate timeout. It is all tied up at 46 all. The three counted, and my understanding is LC State gets the ball underneath their basket. So we're trying to figure out what all transpired here, but it's been crazy here in this second half.
As near as we could figure, there was a total of 3 technicals that were called. The 2 offset. The common foul gives the 2 shots there. They get the technical, henceforth they get the ball out of bounds, so they did it all right. So.
Okay. So I didn't see who made the three-pointer down here. Do you know who that was?
Somebody will tell us.
Somebody from LC State. They're going to drive in. They'll get a basket there. This time it's going to be Corey Dollarhide getting that hoop in there. So it's now a LC lead, 48-46. Argos trailing by 2 at the 18:06 mark. Second half action here on the Bell Bank scoreboard. They're going to send out to Austin. Storm get it down in the hands of Jackson. He pulls up from 16. That rolls around and kicks itself back out. Just too much spin on that one. As quickly coming the other way is going to be Mitchell.
They definitely have gone to Hatchie a lot more here.
This is getting very physical, and the whistles are coming very quickly as both coaches are now jawing at the officials as well. So that will be foul number 3 on Shepard. And as you said, Brandon Cotton got 4, so he is on the bench. So deep three-pointer, that one is good as Race Martin dials up from distance. That's his second beyond the arc, pushes it out to a 5-point lead. This is one of the ones that the Argos got to be careful not to let it get away from them. As Jalen will bring it over the right-hand side. Taylor wants to go left. He does. Sees a little lane, drives in, hands it off to Hashley. Finger roll from the left side. It's good.
They talked about it at halftime. You can tell. Get Hashley involved in the offense. He got 6 quick points, and then he went dry for the second half of that first half. Now all of a sudden he's got 6 again for 12.
Mitchell pulls up from 10 feet. That one's no good. Deshay right there for the easy rebound. Hands it off to Starr. Austin wants to push. He's going to come on the left-hand side. A lot of contact as soon as it happens. The whistle's blowing right now as Austin gives a little head bob there. He'll kick it over to Williams. Deshay drives in, threads the needle baseline. Hashley hands it off. Strong move to the basket with the right hand, and it's going to be JoJo getting his first hope in the second half.
That was a tough, strong, athletic move underneath as he takes it in for 2.
51-50 is the lead. It's still LC up by 1. 16:50 to go here on the Bell Bank scoreboard. We are in the second half. Ladies lost earlier. It was LC with the victory, 65-63. The guys want to get even as they want to take away the W here tonight for the Argos as they're going to hand the ball out in the hands of Shedrick. Rotate around into the corner. Deep three-point shot.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds, so we're going to go the other way. J.F. Daho gives him a chance to come on the floor.
Williams will check out here. Also coming in here for the Warriors as we get to the 16:33 mark. Checking in is going to be Middleton. He played quite a bit in that first half.
As it's going to be JoJo with the ball. Jalen Shepard, that is, with the right-hand side. They call him JoJo. I don't know why, but I guess we'll do the same thing. Between the leg dribble, hands it off. Hashley, a little give-and-go two-man game. JoJo drives in, pulls back, wants to hand it to Hashley. Dice defense stopping him to get it. This time they'll send it back out. Shepard pulls up from 3. Front iron, no good. And the same thing happened in the first half. There was no rebounders to be found.
Goes out of bounds over here on the right-hand side as we try to get some type of flow into this one with 16:08 to go in the second half. 51-50, Warriors in front on our Bell Bank scoreboard.
As this time it's going to be Mitchell with the ball at the top of the key. Work score on the left-hand side. He will get in the hands of Martin. Deep pass underneath. That rattles around. Late whistle.
Very late whistle.
As the basket's going to count, and the foul is going to go against J.F. Daho. That'll be the first one on the freshman. And so they're going to get the hoop to Dana, and they're going to give him a chance for a three-point play.
You need a statistician to keep track of all this. Oh, wait.
Yeah. That's what these papers are in front of us for, I guess. Yeah. As free throw opportunity coming up for Dana, has not been to the line, so this is his first trip. He will pull the trigger, and it is good. So that pushes the lead out to 4. Yeah, I was waiting to see if it was going to change, if they'd already put the point on there. They did not. 54-50, 15:47 to go. 4-point Western lead. Austin Starr down to Jackson. Goes up strong, pass back out. Shepard pulls up from 3. Front iron, no good. Down there trying to rebound was one of the Argos. As they're going to say last touched by LC. Martin jumped in there, was starting to argue, and then he kind of pulled himself back because the tees are coming pretty freely right now.
Yeah, he has questioned a few calls here tonight.
Shepard will throw this one over the top to Hashley. Jackson squares over the basket. And Austin Starr is not going to pick up that foul. This one is going to go against Dollarhide. That'll be the first one on him. We're going to be in the bonus here very, very quickly. It won't be the 8-minute mark. It's going to be the 14-minute mark.
And those two are the ones that jarred a little bit earlier. So
that one is blocked out of bounds. Jack Taylor has his shot rejected. 54-50 is the LC lead. 15:33 to go here in second half. She said all the momentum has been lost, so he's going to bring in his moneymaker. Jacob Wetzel, the guy that can heat up in an instant offense there. So you got to believe they're going to try to get him the ball right away, let him shoot some threes.
Well, they definitely got to open it up a little bit from outside and hit some shots. They have taken the shots, and as we mentioned several times, not a lot of rebounders in there. And we'll see if Jake can't do that from outside here for the Argos.
So it's going to be Jalen driving in, a little up and under, right-hand layup from behind the rim. Beautiful shot by him. Shepard, he's got 2 more in the game.
Nice attack to the glass, uses the backside. It makes it 54-52 now, Warriors. And another foul. Whistles are definitely coming a little more frequent now as they try to tighten it up here.
This will go against Wetzel. That will be foul number 2 on the senior from Great Falls High. And so that'll be the 16th foul, so the next one we'll put him on the free throw line. Trying to get the game back under control is what the officials are doing, and you got to expect that. The players need to understand that and back off just a little bit with their reaching. As right now they're going to work the ball the right-hand side. It'll be Martin with it as he wants to set it up to Mitchellstead. He drives in, kicks it back. Demick drives it with the right hand, puts the trigger up off the backboard. That was a pretty drive for him. He's got 2 more.
That was a tough shot there as he takes that to the glass. 56-52 now. Warriors with the lead.
Shepard with some fancy dribbling out there, hands it off to Hashley. Deep three-pointer for the big man. Let it hang, big fella. That's his first 3 of the game. He's got 15 points overall.
Pa's pretty happy about that shot, too.
As right now, it's going to be Martin trying to answer the call on the other side, and he does. That's his 3rd 3. 6'6", shouldn't be able to shoot that good from outside the arc here, but they can. As Shepard works over the right-hand side. Ashley, head fake.
Timeout.
And timeout, okay. I was wondering what foul he was calling from over there. So he's going to call a timeout. Coach has something to say. Full. That's what we're going to do. It'll be a 60. We'll be back in 1 minute on KNX 102.7 FM.
McDonald's new 100% fresh beef quarter pounder. Listen. Watch. 100% fresh beef cooked right when you order. The new, hotter, juicier quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
What is that?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than a drafty igloo.
It's colder than my stepson's handshake.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you worth 99 cents? We think you are. 99 cents a day at Access Fitness is worth free towel service, free state-of-the-art classes, and free child care. Extras only available at Access Fitness. 99 cents a day to keep your body and mind fit. Access Fitness. Check out our website, check out our Facebook. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
At Access Fitness, towels, classes, and child care all included free. And only 99 cents a day at Access Fitness.
And welcome back, basketball fans. We are listening to KNX 102.7 FM. Sarge to my right, I'm Randy Bogdan. Brian Howard taking care of us back at the station. And, of course, Jim Croft here running the live stream. it's gotten ragged here in this second half. 14:25 to go. It's a 4-point LC lead. As once again, the quick whistle and the foul. This one is going to go against Andre McCowan. Yeah, that'll be foul number 2 on him. 5th team foul on LC. As the Argos, 20 to go on the shot clock, need to get the ball in. And a errant pass. Witzel was right there, Hashley was right there to pick that one up. As Austin Starr. And Austin's got to be careful. He threw that elbow out there just a little bit, but they're actually going to say that this one is on Josiah. Westbrook will pick up the personal.
Fouls that weren't called in the first half are definitely being whistled now, and that was just a contact foul out there as they continue to try to clean it up here for this one with 3 technicals that have been called already in this contest.
Deep pass into Hashley. He's going to spin down in the post, goes up strong with the left hand. The baby bunny rattles around. It finally falls for the big man. He's got another hoop here in the second half. That cuts it to a 2-point lead.
Really has a soft touch, doesn't he?
As bringing it the other way, Mitchell drives the lane, dishes baseline. Strong move with the right hand. That one's flipped up, no good. Rebound comes down. Starr putting those elbows out to protect that ball. He does, as Shepard will come out on the right-hand side. Jalen walks up to the elbow, splits a couple defenders, hands it off. Hashley, spin move in the lane, left-hand shot. Count it. It's good. We're tied again.
You might want to call him bus driver because he just took him to school. That was a big-time move right there from Jackson Hashley.
19 points in the game. 13 of those coming here in the second half. As 59 all, 13:33 to go. Starting to get a little momentum here as they're going to drive in. It's going to be Wetzel with the rebound. Doing a nice job. We had 3 green shirts underneath the basket that time. Quickly, Starr. He stops. He pops. That one is long. And are they not going to be able to get to it? They are not, as that one will sail out of bounds, so they'll give it back to LC.
They definitely have gone to Hashley here in this second half, and that workhorse has gotten it done here for the Argos. Jackson out there with unofficial. I've got him for 19.
19, 5 deuces in a tray here in the second half, so 13 of those coming here in this first 6 minutes and some odd seconds of the second half. Pitcher with the ball, he'll bring it over the right-hand side, dishes off to his teammate. Strong move in, that rattles around. The shots that were dropping earlier for LC are not, as McCown had a good look, just not able to do anything with it. And it's going to be Wetzel. He stops, he pops, he drops it in for 3.
Nails it, his first of 3 with a timeout coming here from LC. Let's break with them as the Argo fans stand and cheer on a Friday night as the Argos take a 62-59 lead to the sidelines with 12:50 to go in the fourth. It's timeout right here on KONX 102.7 FM.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Food, fun, and friends at the Heritage Inn. Take it to the max.
At Benefis Health System, we know that you have people who rely on you, which is why maintaining your health with preventative care is so important. Our primary care services are dedicated to your overall wellness, so that you can live the life you love with the ones you love. Because you're not just our patients, you're our friends and neighbors. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
And of course, you are listening to the Benefis Game of the Week. Thank you, Benefis Foundation, Healthcare Systems Foundation. Appreciate you being on board with us here at Star Radio. 62-59 is the score. Argos up by 3, 12:50 to go, second half action on the Bell Bank scoreboard. LC has the ball. Right now the fouls are all tied up, 6 apiece on each team. Any fouling from this point on will put us on the free throw line. Mitchell with a crossover dribble, sends over to the left-hand side, back to the top of the key. Demick down, deep pass. That was going to be blocked away as the Argos doing well on both sides. J.F. Daho drives in, and they're going to call the offensive foul as J.F. just plowed over the top of his defender.
And probably a pretty good call there, as the one thing you always have to keep an eye on is the fact that you got to stay outside that quarter circle. As substitutions coming back in, Derek White back on the floor.
Mitchell goes to the bench, so Josiah Westbrook will get it into White. Back to Westbrook. Josiah will bring it up. He'll kick it back to White. I don't want it, you take it. That's what we're going to do here. They'll bring it over the left-hand side as White, deep down pass underneath. Just not enough lead on that one there, not able to finish the slam, so they're going to come out with the ball in the hands of the Argos. Right now, It's going to be in the hands of Austin Starr. Wants to lull his player to sleep as he'll kick it back to JF. Daho works around to Wetzel. Deep pass down. This time it's going to be Jackson. Top of the key. Starr head fake. Drives in. And didn't see the contact, but there's going to be a whistle, a foul, and some 1-and-1 free throws coming up.
Hand check they're going to call out here. So we'll shoot free throws for 12 minutes and 7 seconds.
So McCowan will pick up the personal. It will be Austin Starr at the free throw line. Austin has not scored today, Sarge.
Which is unusual, but he has done so many other things out there on the floors. He'll make that one.
He is a 82% free throw shooter, 38 out of 46 on the season. Averages 16.5 points, and that was his first point at the 12:07 mark of the second half. Of course, he did have some foul trouble in that first half. He is 2 for 2 from the line now. Maybe that is what will get him running, rocking, and rolling. Right now, we're going to head the other direction with a 5-point lead. 64-59, Argos are up by 5 on the Belleville Bank scoreboard. We're at the 12:02 mark, second half action. No look pass, probably should have looked, almost had that one stolen away. They will recover as they're going to send it back to left-hand side. Westbrook trying to take the deep three. That one's going to be blocked. They're going to get hit with the travel as they need to fix the net here. I was going to run out and jump up there and do that, but they already took care of it.
I looked across the gym, and the Foothills kids are here, and probably about 300 people. And they are, we're giving the volleyball substitution. We've got traveling.
They saw that all over there in the stands. So it's going to be Wetzel with the ball right elbow, top of the key. JF has it. He'll kick it left. Starr deep pass down to Jackson. And the fouls are coming very, very quickly now. It doesn't take much to get it. So we're going to have a couple of free throws opportunities coming up. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Jackson as Ashley will step up to the line. Foul is going to be foul number 1 on Tristan Bradley.
He might be the only one with one.
So the 1-and-1, first free throw is up. It is no good. They're going to wave off the second, as that might be the only weak spot he's had here tonight, as Jackson's playing a heck of a game out there. So the ball comes over to the left-hand side. Westbrook tries to work it right. He will into the hands of White. Want defeated into the corner. Dollarhide sets it back up. Wanted to get it to Dollarhide, but he was gone. He'll set it over left. Westbrook, deep pass underneath, trying to get it down underneath. Tight defense, rattles it around. I'm not sure how he got that one in, but I believe that was Dana that got it, wasn't it?
He did. He got that for his 6-point deep underneath there, and you're right. That was a tough shot to get up against two defenders.
64-61. It's the Argos in the lead. 11:01 to go, as it's going to be Brandon Cotton back up off the bench. Cotton went in with those 4 fouls. Time to bring him back in, they said, as they'll kick this one out. Austin stops, pops. That one comes short. A lot of contact down there on the rebound, but nothing doing. It's going to come out with the Warriors on offense. 64-61, fast break down. Strong move with the right hand. He's going to go up. Dana, he gets another one. He's got 7 in the second half, 13 in all, as it's a 64-63. Argos still up by 1 at 10:32 here, second half action.
Warriors have definitely battled back in this one as the Argos come to the offense. They'll take it on that right wing as we go to the second half of the second half. As they go down on the right-hand side, they'll dribble on that baseline. Shepard now passes right side to Jake. Wetzel fires from 25. That shot no good. Rebounds Cotton as he takes out top of the key. Shepard jukes to the right. Down comes back with a left-handed dribble. Looks for the back door. Finally waiting for somebody to break open. It's going to be one of our definite contenders for our Taco John's player of the game, Jackson Hashley. We'll reset it here. As we go back to Cotton, they'll set a pick for him. Now Cotton stops on that left wing, about 30 feet from the basket. Wetzel has it there, fires it underneath the Jackson, and he kind of loses it there. I think one of the Warriors got a hand on it defensively. They'll come to the offense to the front side of the court as they come to the left-hand side with 9:45 to go in the second half. 64-63 is the difference here in the Bell Bank scoreboard. Here come the Warriors down by 1, left wing now. 3 on the way. This shot is from White, no good. Battle for the rebound. Hustling after it is the green uniform. As they come with the Argos, lob pass to Daho for 2.
Beautiful pass. Daho gave him the look, went strong up in the air. Easy basket for him. Give him 2 more.
I'm an old guy that's been around basketball a while, and we used to call it the old alley-oop as he throws that one up there and takes it up off the glass, makes it 66-63 now as the Argos lead it on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 9:10 to go in the second half. A very action-packed game here with lots of emotion to this one. Top the key is Westbrook. Now he'll just simply get rid of it to Abby. And now they'll come on the dribble drive down on the left side with 5 to go. A little 15-footer hard off the glass. That was a tough shot for a kid that stands 6'8" to be 16 feet away, and bangs that one off the glass. Rebounded by the Argos, who now take a little more time to get to the front court as Starr will take it on that left side. Hands it off to Shepard, who is the ball handler. Behind the back dribble there, comes to the free throw line. Couple dribbles hard down the baseline. On the give and go to Hashley. Gives it underneath. Head and shoulder fake. Dahl will put it up and in. And, oh no, they call the traveling on him.
He was too far underneath the basket. Had to take that half a step back in order to get that shot off. But I want to go back to something you said. Rebounding, and that's the difference here in this last couple of minutes. You now have 2, 3, 4 green shirts underneath the basket each time. And it's starting to show on the scoreboard as Argos up 66-63.
They have picked up more offensive rebounds here, as you mentioned, in the last 4 minutes they did in the first half. They're up by 3. Here come the Warriors, number 10 of the nation, coming back on the offense. As they go left wing, now they'll hand it off here to White. Derrick decides to stop top of the key, forces inside the paint. Now they'll go down, scoop shot here, thrown up there. The prayer was unanswered, and rebounded by Williams, who is checked back in. As they'll walk it up, Argos, it's Brandon Cotton to the 10-second line. Comes to the taco treat sign on the right-hand side. With our benefits game of the week, it has been a good one as they continue to fight underneath here. Coming out of the corner, it's going to be Starr on that left wing. Stops there. They wait for a pick. Austin will now come with a dribble. Comes to the free throw line. Back to Williams. Fires from top of the key. Good from outside.
Boy, and he had a hand in his face, so Deshay to be able to elevate the way he did, that was pretty incredible.
I have him down for 3 points, and it's that basket he made right there.
That's his first.
69-63 on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Argos in front, 7:35 to go in the quarter. On the give and go, here's a shot, scoop shot up and in. That's the big man Martin putting it down for 2 more.
Yeah, he had a nice finger roll on that, good touch.
I like how he plays. I mean, you put him and Hashley together. They're 2 players that play identical, and both of them look alike out there. Just opposite uniforms as the Argos coming back the other way, up by 4. Head and shoulder fake. Here's a hesitation dribble inside from Cotton. He's got 17.
Brandon did a great job on that one there as he allowed the defender to go past him on the head fake. He's not a very tall guy, so he needs that little extra space.
Lots of game to go here with our benefits game of the week. It has a thriller back and forth. Here's a shot inside. It's going to be Daho with the rebound on the defensive end. And Daho now will bring it to that 10-second line. JF now goes over and hands it off to the point guard. Brandon kicks it back out to Hashley from 3-point. Let it hang! Let it hang high in the air. He nails it from outside. And he looks over the bench and says, I don't want any more lip. Watch the big man drain the 3 as the officials push him to the sideline. It is a 74-65 lead. Hashley drains it from outside as they call timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll break with them with 6:43 to go in the half. It's a timeout on the floor with the Argos up right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
Hi, I'm Parker Esri, and I am a college student at the University of Providence. Growing up, I never gave thought to insurance, auto, life, or even property. I didn't even realize how affordable life insurance can be and how important auto and property insurance is. Speaking of auto insurance, it's a must. I've also learned that if you get basic insurance, you may not be covered if you are hit by an uninsured driver or if your car is damaged by hail or other natural disasters. Now, I'm no expert, but it's time to sit down with someone that can answer all of these questions and more. I would encourage you to call Randy Bogdan at Mountain West Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company in Great Falls and learn about your insurance needs. He is located 1 block west of Riverdale School on Smelter Avenue.
The Celtic Cowboy wouldn't be an Irish pub without music. And Sunday evenings are when our traditional jam sessions happen. Join us from 5 to 8 p.m. for live music and bring your own instrument if you'd like to join in. First and third Sundays are bluegrass jams. And second and fourth Sundays are old-time music. Join in the fun on your fiddle or guitar, or just sit back and enjoy your favorite drink. The Sunday night jam at the Celtic Cowboy, where the crack is grand.
Wayne Bears, thank you so much at the Celtic Cowboy being on board with us here as the Argos jump to a 9-point lead as it is led by the freshman. Jackson Hashley with 18. They're up here on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Warriors with the basketball as they come back after the timeout. They'll work it around. Dollar Hyde will take it out top the key, work left side down as they come over to Mitchell. Mitchell has it stolen, and who's got it but Hashley? Cotton coming the other way. Brandon takes it to the glass, puts it up, whistle, and oh! The official questioned it, and the guy slid from about a half court way deep inside the quarter circle, and they call the player control foul here.
That's 5 fouls on Brandon.
That is a tough 5th foul right there. And Brandon Cotton will go to the sidelines, fouling out here with, I have him at 17.
I got him with 19. I had
19
one more
points,
basket,
we'll go with that. I probably missed one. As I was checking on rules here, there, and everywhere. Tough call there. Brandon Cotton fouls out with 6:18 to go there. One of the point guards, a junior, has fouled out of the contest. And here come the Warriors down by 9 now with 6:10 to go. As they come off the right-hand side, Dollar Hyde will get rid of it. They'll go over here to Martin now at the free throw line. Loses it, battled inside. It's a loose ball. Scrum going after it. Picked up there is Austin Starr. Starr has the 2 points is all. He'll be asked to do a little more scoring here as we count off the last 6 minutes as we get down to the wire. At the top of the key, juking and jiving is Shepard. They'll work left side. Williams has it there. Williams pulls up from 15. Good, he got it from outside.
Hitting on all cylinders now, Deshae Williams. That's his second basket. All here in the second half, he's got 5.
It's an 11-point lead. They tie the biggest lead here that has been in the game both ways as the Warriors coming back the other way, take to the glass. Nice little finger roll underneath. Dana has it for his 10-point. Abby will put that one down. Makes it 76-67 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 5:21 to go in our second half. As Shepard comes back out. They do have to get a hand out there from Jackson, who does hand it back off to Shepard, who dribbles around. Now he'll pull up from 10, and he's got it for 2.
Another basket for him. JoJo give him 19 in the game.
19 for him, 18 for Jackson. 19 there as Brandon Cotton fouling out. Three-pointer the other way, rattling home at the top. The key is going to be made from Mitchell. And timeout with a 30-second break coming up here. Let's take it with them. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second half. It's a thriller as the University of Providence is up 8 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, 78-70. We're back in half a minute right here on KONX 102.7 FM.
With real food, Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza, high-powered pizza. We bring the power of Howard's to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
I'd take a little pizza pie right about now.
Sounds kind of good.
As we roll into the 9 o'clock hour right here on KONX. Great Falls, Montana. Sergeant Randy Bogdan, Brian Howard bring you to the contest here in 2 exciting games in this Frontier Conference. It's men's basketball tonight. Argos battle back from an 11-point deficit. They're up by 8 right now. And a wide open layup if Daho would have just turned around as Shepard led him just a little too much. And that is going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, miscommunication there.
So they're back on the defensive end. Here come the Warriors down by 8 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. There's a steal and taken care of. They'll handle it there. Star's got it. Brandon will bring it up to that 10-second line. They'll set a pick as they come around the corner. Back out to Hashley. Hashley thinks about the 3. Now will fire it. Difference of that shot in the first one was he just wasn't in the right stance as they take off going off the other way now. Here come the Warriors on the attack, down by 8. They'll throw it on the right-hand side, back out top of the key. White has it there, fires it out to the hands of the shooter of Mitchell, and he misses that. And it is going to be the Argos with the ball. They have to run 4 minutes off the clock if they can. With a timeout called here by the Argos. Timeout on the floor with 3:58 to go. Let's break. It's the Argos up by 8, 78-70. We're back in 1 minute right here on KONX 102.7 FM.
Autumn. The air is crisp, the leaves are changing, and Old Man Winter is just around the corner. There's still time to protect your home and ranch from wind and snow with a new roof from Bridger Steel. Our metal panels are made tough in the USA to stand up to winter's worst. Protect your home and family with Bridger Steel. Visit your local Great Falls showroom or go online at bridgersteel.com and create lasting beauty with Bridger Steel.
You've just opened your brand new business. How are you planning to get noticed? Double G Engraving can help. Order a custom designed banner announcing your grand opening. Get eye-catching business cards. Help your new customers remember your business with a koozie, a mug, or even a golf ball with your logo on it. Double G Engraving can do it all. Stop in at 612 2nd Street South to check out all the promotional items Double G Engraving has to offer.
Sponsors right here in Central Montana bringing to you college basketball on Star Radio, KONX 102.7 FM. Sarge and Randy bringing you the play-by-play under 4 minutes to go. Argos up by 8. They've got the ball to Williams atop the key. His three-pointer's up and in. That's a nice shot outside, and he has answered the call here in the second half. Of the second half, he's got 8 now.
Yeah, it's back-to-back threes for him with the deuce in the middle there, and he's really starting to show.
Largest lead of the game goes to 11. They have tied that now as the Argos are going back on the defensive end. Tip loose. Brandon Starr tipped it for a moment. It goes to Martin. Martin will force it inside to White, who goes down to the baseline on the dribble drive. Nice move underneath to Abbey, and he's got 2 more.
Yeah, that was a nice looking shot with good defense right in his face. It was very athletic to be able to get up and do what he did.
So Abbey was be credited with the basket there. Makes it 81-72. Argos in front. On our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard here, 3:17 to go. Argos will back it back out, run the clock just a little bit here as he'll take it on the outside. And we'll work it around the perimeter. That's Shepard taking care of it. And stop there. Going to be double teamed. Then they'll go to Brandon as they go down to 6:5 to go here. Brandon will come off and force the shot right wing up and in.
Austin Starr with another basket. Well, that's his first basket. Austin, he's got 4 points.
He's got the 4, 2 at the free throw line. That shot right there. Pass inside. They'll go underneath, kick it back out around the perimeter now. Down by 12. 3-point on the way. Oh, missed everything. Shot is missed from Corey Dollarhide. Maybe caught the backboard, and that was it.
Well, I'll give Deshay a lot of credit. He closed out on that. Good height in his jump there. Reached out, and he altered the shot.
JoJo has the basketball, backs it back out here with 15 to go on the shot clock. 2:24 to go on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, second half action. It's Frontier Conference basketball right here on KLX 102.7 FM. 5 to go now. Shepard finally picks up his dribble and is going to have to force the shot here as he was bothered. It's a turnover as they take off with it. Going down, Dollarhide has it. Hesitate dribble, bounces it back out top of the key. Martin will fire from 3. It rolls around, no good. Hashley's got the rebound. Throws it down here to Brandon, who wisely just backs it back out. And we'll stop there and reset as Martin bothers him back out top of the key. Ashley has it, throws it to the right-hand side as they spread the floor to Shepard. Minute 50 to go. Shepard drives in. Hesitation, spin move, up and in. What a shot. Unbelievable shot for his 21st point. Everybody stand and cheer on a Friday night. What a great shot there from the Argos. They lead it 85-72. A minute 35 to go in our half. An upset in the making tonight. Here's the 3 on the right corner. Rattles around, no good. Daho's got the rebound.
Now notice what Austin does here. He's doing a nice job using up a little bit of clock here. Gets it down the floor. Instead of taking an early shot last time, he pulled it back out. Used another 20 seconds. We're down to 76 seconds to go.
As they have the ball, Ashley will take off with it. Goes, kicks it out right-hand side. William thinks he can hit that one. He does. Knocks it down for a long distance 2. As he makes that one, Williams has come to life here in this one. Timeout, Warriors.
Nope, there's going to be a foul.
I think they're just signaling it as a 2 out there from Williams.
Yep.
So he's got 10. All of those coming here in the last, 11 or 12 minutes, I think. As it is 87-72. UP getting the upset here. Here's a take and the slam underneath as another dunk from Avey. As it makes it 87-74, under a minute to go. Argos definitely will spread the floor here. Any foul, they'll go to the free throw line, of course. As Daho has it out here at the service line on the volleyball court. He'll dribble around, comes off the left-hand side, and timeout will be called from the University of Providence. As Jackson Hashley says, stand up, let us see some appreciation. We've worked hard for you here. As the crowd will applaud, we'll take a break with 41 seconds to go. 87-74. We're back in 1 minute right here on KLX 102.7 FM.
Hi, I'm Parker Esri, and I am a college student at the University of Providence. Growing up, I never gave thought to insurance, auto, life, or even property. I didn't even realize how affordable life insurance can be and how important auto and property insurance is. Speaking of auto insurance, it's a must. I've also learned that if you get basic insurance, you may not be covered if you are hit by an uninsured driver or if your car is damaged by hail or other natural disasters. Now, I'm no expert, but it's time to sit down with someone that can answer all these questions and more. I would encourage you to call Randy Bogdan at Mountain West Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company in Great Falls and learn about your insurance needs. He is located 1 block west of Riverdale School on Smelter Avenue.
At Benefis Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible.
Record it, if you will, so I
Visit
can
our
get
walk-in
the
services
interviews
at
coming
our
up.
Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Let's get back to action in this one. 39 seconds to go. Argos have an 87-74 lead. They do have the basketball. Shepard has it out here at the top of the key. Goes to the free throw line, stops there. We'll put up the little floater, and he's got 2 more.
Had a nice second half there to go in with the first half. He's got, what, 23?
I've got him down for 23 as the Argo fans starting to applaud here at the other end as they come down, and a lot of pass inside the bait. Now a give and go and another flush here as the dunk is up and in from AB. He's got 14.
Yeah, they just let that one go. Smart move.
14 seconds to go. The Argos are going to get an upset here at home as they'll watch it count down. Everybody cheer. You can hear them screaming on the sidelines over there as the Argos pick up the win in this one. And they got a nice game and a hard-fought, emotional game here tonight as they pick up the win in this one. Our Taco John's player of the night is going to be Jackson Hashley, who really came out and played. I had him down for 18. He might have had a couple more than that. We'll get the official numbers coming up in just a little bit as we'll have them come over. And Jackson, Coach Jackson, Hashley. As they will come to the sidelines, we're just yelling at the coach to have him come over here for this. And our Taco John's player of the game coming over here, and he really did kind of get things rolling here in this second half and got things rolling. Let's start with the coach first as he comes over here and visits with us as Coach Steve Keller grabs the mic. Coach, talk about that game. How exciting was that? That was an emotional game, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a tough game. You know, we weathered storms. They had us down. Deshae Williams came in and stepped up. He said, "Put me in, Coach." I says, What are you doing to help us? Show me you're going to do something. And he did. He played good down the stretch.
He really did. Didn't score until like the last 10 minutes of the second half, and then he knocked down, I think he had 10 or 15 points or something like that.
And he's capable of doing that. And Jackson Hashley played great game, hit a 3 himself. And
not to mention 3 of them.
Team effort, you know, we lost Brandon a little early, and he didn't play much, but we need him in there. But we found a way to win. That's a good basketball team we just beat.
Talk about your guard play here, because they did have to take a lot of the pressure away from Hashley inside, and had to handle a lot of that pressure, didn't they?
Absolutely, and they were physical with us the first half, and we didn't take care of it very well, and we did a lot better the second half.
That's a big win for you guys, obviously. Just going into the top 25, you beat the number 10 team here. How does that feel emotionally for you, and how long do you get to enjoy it until Western comes to town?
Not very long, because that's going to be a huge game for us. Tonight doesn't mean anything. We don't take care of business tomorrow night, and I know all those guys for Western are going to play their best against us because, you know, I coached most of those guys, and they're going to want to beat us. So,
talk about your team a little bit, Coach. This is a special team, isn't it? I mean, you put it together in less than a year, and it's gelling already as we kick off 2019.
I think so. You know, and Austin had a rough night. They locked in on him, but we found a way to win. We can score different ways, and, yeah, I'm real proud of them because I didn't know that we'd be where we're at this point, but we just got to keep going. We got to win our home games.
Are you happy defensively, only giving up 76?
Well, yeah, that was. It seemed like they got a lot, but, yeah, I mean, the first time we've won a game and gave up 76, I think. So, yeah, real happy with that.
Congratulations.
Good effort.
Yeah, it was a good effort all the way around, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay.
Let's get our Taco John's player of the game coming in over here. Jackson Hashley joins us as well. And just grab that, Jackson. Congratulations. Talk about that game. It was physical, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a fun game for sure. Obviously, I like being a little bit more physical inside too, so it was a fun game. Inside, they let us play a little bit, and so it was really fun, good matchup. Teammates played great, and you know, I can't complain too much about a win when we played really well as a team.
What's it like to beat this team? Ranked number 10 in the nation. You guys slide in, of course, on the top 25 there. It's got to be emotionally fun for you.
Yeah, it's fun for sure. You know, we don't care too much about rankings. You know, it's more building respect, and that's what we started with. When we're just building that, but obviously this is a big game. Frontier Conference is one of the toughest. I think there's 4 teams that could make it to the tournament, plus 5 maybe. Like, everyone's just a battle in the Frontier every night, yeah. So you got to bring your A game, and our main goal is just to protect this place, and that's what we did tonight.
Do you feel as a freshman coming in here that you have some pressure on you to be a leader right away?
You know, there's not a ton of pressure. Obviously, I'd like to take a leadership role as much as I can, but, you know, my teammates are so great. You know, everyone is a leader themselves. Everyone takes care of themselves and knows what to do. So, you know, it's not like one person is in everyone's face.
Yeah.
You know, everyone can take care of themselves and take care of each other.
Big win tonight, and you get a chance to enjoy it for a couple hours, and then you got to turn around. And how important is that game tomorrow night with all the history with Coach Keller coming in here? And, of course, they're going to be geared up to want to beat him as he came down here to Great Falls, aren't they?
Yeah, it's good. I think there's going to be a lot of emotions tomorrow, but, you know, what it comes down to is a game of basketball and who puts most points on the board and who doesn't let them score more points, and that's what it's really going to come down to. And you know, if we play as we played today, I think we can do that.
Talk a little bit about the crowd, because they were kind of getting into it here tonight, and I saw you out there pumping them up, and they were behind you, I think.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, that's what we're trying to do is build this place up, and you know, having a big crowd like this and having a nice, fun game for them to watch is a big deal.
Fantastic! Congratulations! Nice game tonight, my friend.
Thank you.
Jackson Hashley is our player of the game with Taco John's, and he'll go to lunch on us. We appreciate my friend. Nice job tonight. What a game he had, and absolutely impressive to watch him play, and of course get things taken care of in this one as it's the University of Providence getting the win, and just a well-mannered, of course, freshman there, and asked him while you're over here on the sidelines, asked him about the pressure of him being a freshman and being a leader, and great answer. He just says, you know what, we all have to come and play, and we all have to kind of take care of business, and I think that's what he did tonight.
Oh, he showed it out there on the floor. There's no doubt of maturity that you don't normally see with somebody that young. You had him unofficially with however many. He does have 22 points on there. Second leading scorer there with Jalen Shepard coming in with 23. Big games by both of them. We had Brandon Cotton with 19. Of course, he did foul out. Some ticky-tack fouls at the end, but you understand the ref's trying to get things under control. That's what's going to happen. Players have to adjust to that. You also had 10 for Deshae Williams. Some big shots there, all of them coming in the second half. 8 points for J.F. Daho. You had 4 for Austin Starr. Just 4 points for Austin Starr. You won't see that very many nights. The guy averages over 16 points a game, and then finally helping out Jacob Wetzel with the one big three. And it was a big one when he hit it. It kind of got that momentum started.
Well, and you talked about, you know, Deshaun Williams coming in there, and Coach had mentioned, he says, you know what, he went and said, Deshaun came to him and says, Coach, put me in. I'm going to help him. And the coach says, what have you been doing for us? Well, he comes in and says, I'll prove what I can do for you, and he knocked down whatever he had tonight. So.
Yeah, big shots for him there. So you got to give a lot of credit to LC State. They came in, they played hard. Argos were ready for him tonight. They were ready for him.
How big is it tomorrow's game now? Because they upset the number 10 team here. Now they come back and they have to take on Western tomorrow.
Western's going to be an emotional game. You know, Western's going to come in possibly 0-3, depending upon what happened up in Haber tonight. He knows a lot of those kids, but it's not a lot of the kids that have been playing up there. It's a restart season for them, a new coach, new staff, et cetera, et cetera. But they're going to come in fired up because they want to take it to their old coach. And like I said, there's some behind-the-scenes stuff that's happened down at Western where they basically banished Coach Keller. You left us, you're no longer on our wall. They removed his picture from their Hall of Fame and those types of things. It's going to be an interesting match, and you know Coach Keller wants to win that one. He wants to say, hey, I did what I did. We've got the team here in Great Falls now.
I think the other thing that's interesting to watch, the Argos take off to an early lead. They go down by 11. Really held their composure in a game that could have got out of hand with 3 technicals out here. But as they kind of settled down, they really held their composure and battled back. And there was a number of different players that stepped up. Jackson Hashley, of course, our Taco John's player of the game. But there was quite a few of them that really stepped up and got this victory tonight. It was a team effort, I think, all the way around.
Oh, well said. And what you talked about there, being down by 11 when Coach Keller called that timeout, gathered them up, whatever he said. I hope he wrote it down or recorded it, because it was the difference. They really started to chip their way back in. They had the 1-point lead at half, trailed a little bit in the second half again, but they just battled and persevered, and they had a heck of a game.
That's one night of 2 that we get to spend with you, as we'll be right back here again, kicking it off again at 5:30 tomorrow, as we'll be back in, and another exciting game. Women's game tonight, that was a close one, obviously, and just unbelievable as that one went back and forth. And as every coach that we have talked to, every player we have talked to, that Frontier Conference all year long, you better come and play every night. It's all going to be like this, and so we're excited to be on the sidelines and be able to broadcast this stuff.
We got the best seat in the house. 65-63 was the final on the ladies' game. You know the Lady Argos is going to come back with a rebound against Western. That's a big contest for them tonight, as they need the W tomorrow.
We need people in the seats. We hope you come and join us tomorrow night, as we will be here broadcasting the game for you. And, of course, it was a thriller here. As Randy said, the University of Providence women fall 2 points short as LC walks out of here with a victory. They win that one 65-63. And then the guys come back and get the upset tonight as they win it at home in a very hard-fought contest. The University of Providence wins this one 89-76. Jackson Hashley, our Taco John's player of the game tonight, as we wrap it up here on a Friday night. Brendan Howard back at Radio Central. Randy Bogdan right here. I'm Jim Sargent. That will do it for our broadcast. We appreciate the fact you joined us right here on KNX 102.7 FM.
Been listening to